I was a pretty shy kid, so I don't know that I wanted to get up on stage, but I also had a lot of brothers and sisters, so that was very much like a performance of its own. The process in writing Minimum Wage, it actually took place over the years. There was a lot of improvisation involved. I wrote it with my brother Charlie, and we wrote the songs with a fellow named Sean Altman, who's a really awesome songwriter. But we originally started doing just silly songs, out performing them at comedy clubs and concerts. And then the material evolved, and we started to realize that we had more and more and more. Instead, we had a lot of sketches, and we decided to start putting them into one longer piece for an evening. And that's kind of how it evolved. Some of it was written down, furiously writing, and some of it was improvised, and sort of it just kind of built on itself over the years.
Happy burger, happy burger, happy burger.
This show, we've been collaborating since the mid-90s. And then the show itself, Minimum Wage, premiered at the New York Fringe Festival in 2002. The hardest thing about writing comedy, I think the biggest thing is that you feel like you're exposing yourself in ways that, I think that's it. You're very vulnerable because you're actually, as a writer, you're putting your thoughts and what you think is funny or weird out there. So the vulnerability, I think, is hard, but really once you get past that and you don't really give a crap, then you don't give a crap, and that's the best way to do it anyway. We go through a really extensive audition process. There's a lot of improvisation and there's a lot of singing, and since the show is all a cappella, we have to be able to part sing, and everybody has to really be able to hold their part, hold their own when they do that. So it's really a team effort. You got to find the right people. Very important. We used a dartboard and their pictures. I've worked with Billy Kaleo. We've worked with him for about 3 years now, and Elena Meliner we've worked with 3 years. We have kind of a troupe. We've always been in a troupe and have worked together beyond just the stage show. We also work in private gigs and all that kind of stuff. And Tony's been with us about 2 years.